Hello guys, I hope you can hear me. I hope the mic is on, the lights are on, the camera is on, the games are ready. Please let me know if you are new here, because then I'm gonna explain the rules all over again. And also, I'm glad that you can hear me, that's a good thing. Also, I will have to say quite a few things that might be a little bit different than usual Saturday nights. And Adli, I know you're not new. Okay, but they are... Okay, Steven, you're also not new, I know that. But I'm gonna explain the rules again first. We are gonna have 5 rounds, 5 questions each. In each round is very different, so some of them will be questions, some of them will be like pictures, all sorts of random stuff. And if you're the first person who answers correctly, you get 5 points. Second person gets 3 points, third person gets 2 points, and the fourth and fifth persons both get 1 point. Now, I did notice the thing with the chat when I don't see the answers in the same order that you guys do. I've also kind of realized that if I were to check this on the actual YouTube page, like where you guys are watching me, because what I see in front of me is like a software thing, it's something else that copies the chat from YouTube. Sometimes it's not the same. So every time when I'll be looking for your answers, I will be looking on the actual YouTube page. So I hope that in that case, the results will, the answers, the order will be kind of similar. That usually only happens in questions where everyone answers at the same time. So if the question is very easy, if the question is complicated, usually that doesn't really happen. I also wanted to tell you, for those that are like returnees, like for those that play in the first season, usually we do have the after chat after trivia night. We won't do that anymore, but I will stay longer after the actual game, so it will be still in the same video. I will not stop the streaming and start another stream, and it will not be as long because I need to go to sleep. I cannot stay until like 4 in the morning. For those that do not know, I'm actually in Japan, so right now here is midnight, and usually the stream can go pretty long. So I'm trying to like somehow control that urge of talking for like 4 hours. So also for the new players, if you are gonna be in top 10 in the end of the evening, you are gonna win 5 artworks. The artworks you're gonna see in the last round of trivia night. Those will be the actual questions. I keep reading the chat at the same time and I'm missing context, and it just looks very funny when you don't know what you guys are actually talking about. So if you guys are going to win and you're new players and you don't know how you're gonna get your rewards, you will find on my channel in the banner up there a Facebook group where you can like contact me, or you can just send me an email. The email is also on my YouTube channel, and you're gonna get your rewards through email. I think I kind of said all the rules. I'm not quite sure if I've missed something. I told you who gets how many points. I told you there are like 5 rounds of 5 questions. And yeah, I think we could start. The first round, for those that do not know how this works, the first round is gonna be the classic round. Literally questions. There are gonna be 5 questions, and yeah, it's very simple. We're gonna start now with the very first question. That question is: in 2010, 3 songs had titles in French. Which countries were represented by them? So, is this gonna be complicated? I don't think so. I think like today is gonna be very easy for you guys. Like I'm not going crazy with... Ooh, I got a lot of answers. Okay. So the answers are France, Switzerland, and Iceland. And as I said, I'm gonna check the answers that you gave on the actual YouTube page. So the first person who answered correctly was... surprise, surprise, Kihag, 5 points. 3 points go to Fuji. You had this wrong. Steven or Stevan, you had it Wrong 2. Switzerland, Iceland, France. Aduantas, you get 3 points. Two points go to Hel Avolokin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Welcome, you're new. I don't remember that name. 2 points. 1 point goes to William Birch. And the last point for this question goes to Lil Crumpy. I'm very curious if I would have checked the answers where I'm looking, this would have been fine, but I don't know if it's the same order. Anyway, we're moving on to the next question. The next question is, spell your answer. How old do you have to be to perform on the Eurovision stage? Spell the answer. By the way, if you guys are new and you don't know that, I really count the spelling. So I really need to know that you guys know how to spell stuff. So, the first... Well, a lot of you answered, but you did not spell your answer. It says right there, spell your answer. The first person who answered correctly and spelled the answer was Fuji. By the way, probably I should show you what the answer was. It was 16. Fuji, you get 5 points. Three points will go to Sven Smodstond. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I feel like that's the way to pronounce it. Svens is also a new player. Welcome. Svens. Wait, I forgot how to spell it. Svens. M-O-T-S-T. M-O-T-S-T-A-N-D. 3 points. 2 points go to Kihag. One point goes to Jay. And one more point goes to Emmanuel ESC Swiss. So ESC Swiss, I'm just gonna call you that because that's how everyone knows you. You and your fancy 15 accounts. Now, we're moving on to the next question. The third question of the first round is, name all the trios that participated in Eurovision 2017. Okay, so I see that you still have the issue with the order of the answers. This does happen a lot, and I thought that if I do check the YouTube version of answers on my computer, it will be the same, but apparently it's not because people also don't see that. The question is, name all the trios that participated in Eurovision 2017. So quite a few. Quite a few. I'm still looking to see if someone has... You have to name the groups, you don't have to name the countries, by the way. So let's see if anyone got it right up until now. No. 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 Something is going on. No. I think none of you answered yet correctly. Just think of someone you might be missing. It's not Triana Park. There was another trio. Think of the other trio. Someone was very close but had an extra one. Triana Park is not an answer, it's not the answer. Okay, I saw the first person who answered correctly. I'm just curious if 5 of you did answer correctly, and probably you did. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the answer now. The answer to the question was Time Bell, Sunstroke Project, and Ogene. And the first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points, I think is a new player. I don't remember the name. Yes, it's a new player. And the player is Kuba098. You get 5 points. 3 points will go to Eisenherz. Oh, Eisenherz, you misspelled Ogene, so that does not count. Stefan was wrong. Okay, the next person who answered correctly was Jonathan. Jonathan, you're getting 3 points. 2 points goes to Toby Bob. I remember that name. 1 point goes to Sven Smochtund. I feel like I'm not saying that right whatsoever. And the last point goes to Time Bell. No, to Time Bell. The last point goes to Swedish Bee Panda. So, I see that people are asking for Dana. What is happening? Are you missing her that much? I'm gonna let her know. Dana is like involved right now with stuff. The fourth question of this round is not for Jovan. So Jovan, you cannot answer even if you know, because this question was from Jovan. So you cannot answer this one. But I did tell you that I'm gonna give you a point for it, because you wrote the question. The question is, during the last decade, 3 performances were interrupted by invaders. Name the unlucky artists. So I need the name of the artist in this for this question. So I'm gonna give you, Jovan, the 1 point right now, just to be sure not to forget. And it's your first point of the night. Good job. So, the artist, let's see if someone tried to guess. Someone has all 3 from the very beginning. That's actually very good. Okay, a lot of you had all 3. So now it's again about the order. The first person that I see that answered correctly, and the answer, by the way, was Daniel Digues, Jamala, and Suri. The first person who answered correctly and spelled everything correctly was Kihag. 5 points. 3 points will go to Eisenherz. Where are you? Here. 2 points go to Lou Denise. I don't know how to pronounce that. You misspelled Digas. Lil Crumpy, you're getting 2 points. 1 point goes to Suri, Daniel Digas, Jamala, Erison. Erison, is this your first point? Erison, by the way, guys, was the winner of the previous season. Just saying, you have to look out for that guy. And 1 more point will go to Marco Gazzoli. I know a lot of Marcos here. Is Gazzoli one of them? Or it's a new player? No, I'm guessing it's a new player. Welcome on aboard. And we move on to the... Wait, someone asked if Erison is a guy? I always just supposed that he was a guy based on his name. But of course, I know his name, you guys don't. We are not friends, don't worry. That's not the reason why he won. It's just in his email address when I'm giving him the awards. The fifth question, the last question of this round is, and I only need first names, don't get complicated. The question is, name the 3 Ojin sisters. So, you guys know them? I don't think it's hard because their names are very short and not even very Dutch. But the spelling does count. The spelling of one of them is a bit not the way you would expect it. So I think I saw 5 correct answers. The first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points. Oh, by the way, the answers were Lisa, Amy, and Shelly. Shelly spelled with 2 E's and double L and the Y in the end. Different than the way I would spell it. 5 points will go to Marco Van Melis. So the other Marco. Polo. 3 points go to Shelly, Amy, Lisa. Alcohol. You. Alcohol. 3 points. 2 points go to. Someone said Mary Louise. No, there's no Mary Louise in there. The next correct answer came from Risti. 2 points. 1 point goes to. Hell, you misspelled Shelly. That's the way I would spell Shelly. Jeffrey Yu said Lisa, Amy, Shelly spelled correctly. So Jeffrey Yu, you are getting 1 point. I feel that I heard that name before. Can that be? Oh, there was a different Jeffrey. Okay. Jeffrey Yu is a new player then. Jeffrey Yu. A point for you. And that was so lame. And the last point. Was this the last point? Wait, did I lose count? So 5 to Marco. 2 Risti, 3 alcohol, 1 Jeffrey, and another 1 point will go to Shelly. Eisenherz misspelled Shelly. Fuji. Fuji is getting the last point. And this was the end of the first round. And I'm gonna tell you right now who won this first round. This doesn't mean you won yet the whole thing. It's just literally the round. And I think I kind of guess who. There's like one player here that always wins the question round. And that player is Kihag. So Kihag won the first round. But now we don't have questions anymore. Now we are gonna move on. I see a wait for Swedish. B Panda. What should I wait for? Let's move on. The second round is a new round. And this one will test how big of a fan you actually are of Eurovision and the artists. You're gonna see slowly being revealed the thumbnail of an official video of someone from Eurovision. So it's not gonna be the live performance on stage from Eurovision. It's gonna be the thumbnail of the official song. So you must know the song even before Eurovision to guess it. Or you just have to recognize the person in the thumbnail. If you recognize the person in the thumbnail, you already know who won. Who won, not who won. You will know who is the thing, the answer. My god, English so hard. So for this round, what I will need from you guys is the name of the song and the artist. That's what I need. So if you know the thumbnail, you must know who's singing that and what's the name of that song. So the first one starts now. So this will slowly be revealed, but if you know it very fast, you can type it. Just be careful how you spell it. And no, it's not Blanche. Stop with Blanche. These are Eurovision songs. Empire was not in Eurovision. It's not Euphoria. Let's see if I will get the first answer at some point. I did see a first one. And many others afterwards. I told you to be careful how you spell it. Also, when you copy the answers from the others, you should be careful how the others spelled it. I do not care necessarily about the accents, but I do need the columns and stuff. So, the first person who answered correctly, and the answer was Amir with Je cherche. Je cherche, probably. 5 points go to the name that I could not read the first time. So I'm gonna try really hard. Ludenis Dalos. I hope that was close. Ludenis Dalos. 5 points. That sounds French. Maybe that's how you knew the answer for this question. The next person who answered correctly was... Well, Georgia, you answered, but J is not one word. The next person was Jacob scored by, and I remember that name. That name must be here somewhere. Or not? Well, apparently not, but I kind of remember your name for some reason. How do we know each other, Jacob? Scored by. 3 points. 2 points. We'll go to Arison. Oh, it's at the top of the list. 1 point goes to J-Bait. Okay, that name for sure is in the list. Yes. And the last point will go to is this hard? Okay, no one else spelled it correctly? No, someone did spell it correctly. And guess the last point, that person is Mangelo1264. And for sure you should be in my list. I also know the name. But you're not in my list. Somehow I know your name. Maybe from comments. 1264. 1 point. So, this was the first round. Did you guys think it's hard or easy? Or you don't know the studio versions of the songs? The second one is this one. I need again the artist and the name of the song. Be careful with your spelling. Well, Harrison, if this is not your skill set, you might get the next questions, the next rounds, I mean. It's very diverse. Answers are coming in, they're very different answers. And of course, at this point, you would know her. I would guess if you're playing Eurovision Trivia Night, you should recognize her face. 5 points. I saw the first person who answered correctly was Costel Crintia. 5 points. Three points go to Only Teardrops. Only the first. Swedish Bee Panda. Swedish Bee Panda. 2 points go to, let's see, J. Yes, J gets 2 points. 1 point goes to Fitra, you were so close, but the name is only Teardrops, and you wrote only Teardrop. 1 point goes to Marco Gazzoli. The new Marco. And the last point goes to... Ooh, someone wrote Euphoria, Emily the Forest. Okay, Euphoria was not from Emily. Jovan, were you just trolling me? Marco Van Melis, you do not have the full title. Jacob, you misspelled Emily. George. Emily the Forest, only Teardrops. George, you're getting the last point. Kuba, you also misspelled. Last point. I know I'm harsh with spelling, but I mean, it's the only way to be fair to everyone, all the time. We move on to the third song act thumbnail. And this one might be easy, so just be ready on your keyboards. Jovan, that was not trolling. You wrote Emily the Forest singing Euphoria. That's quite something. Here is the third one, which is gonna be easy, so be fast. Be careful with your spelling, by the way. Careful with the spelling. Be fast, but still. Are you guys typing stuff in before I actually show you the thing? And the name of the song and the name of the artist. So... I see a lot of them. Okay, now let's see who spelled it correctly and who did not. Occidentalis Kama, Francesco Gabani. Occidentalis Kama, Francesco Gabani. Okay, the first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points is J-Bait. 3 points go to Gabani Occidentalis Kama, Kihag. 2 points. Fuji, you misspelled. Adli, you misspelled. Jeffrey, you're getting 2 points. 1 point goes to Jordan. And the last point goes to Marco Gazzoli. And we're moving on to the fourth one. The fourth, I'm sure it's pretty easy. Jojo is asking me if I like the Roxanne's new song. Yes. Not as much as her previous new song. This is the fourth one. The questions, keep the questions for after the game, because then I'm gonna answer them. This is the fourth. It's not Blanche City Lights, people. Also not Loreen Euphoria. Like, you have to stop answering those. Come on, this one is easy. You should know it up to this point. Okay, some of you got it. I think there are already 5 of you, but I'm not sure how you spelled it. The answer is Undo by Sanna Nilsson. And Undo, Sanna Nilsson, the first person who spelled it correctly was George. 5 points. Three points go to Jacob scored by I'm so confused of how do I know your name if you're not on the list. 2 points go to Jonathan. 1 point goes to Jeffrey Yu. And the last point goes to... Ooh, Adwantas, you misspelled Nielsen. William, you also misspelled Nielsen. Swedish Bee Panda, thank God you did not misspell Nielsen. So you're getting 1 point. That would have been funny for you to misspell the name. And we are on to the last question of this round. And this is the one. I will need the name kind of like how they presented in Eurovision. So don't go over complicated, but also not very simple. It's not Blanche. Stop it with Blanche. It's also not Funny Girl. I keep seeing that too. It's not Supergirl. Oh, it's not my number one. If you're copying and pasting answers from the others, please be careful that they spelled everything correctly. Just saying. Oh, I see a lot of answers. I'm not sure how many of them were spelled correctly. It is indeed Paula Selling and Ovi playing with fire. So the answer should be Paula Selling and Ovi playing with fire. But I saw a lot of you misspelled it, and then everyone just copied your spelling mistake. So the first person who answered was Little Crumpy, but you misspelled Selling. Her name is not Sailing. Then Adwanta said only Paula and Ovi, but in Eurovision they were presented as Paula Selling and Ovi. Marco misspelled Selling. Jeffrey Yu did not write Selling. Swedish Bee Panda did not write Selling. Costel misspelled Selling. Costel, how do you misspell Selling when you are from Romania? You should know her name. Okay, is there no correct Selling? Okay, I think I saw one correct one. Paula Selling and Ovi playing with fire. Marco Van Melis, you're getting 5 points. Come on, this was a question for my Romanians. Eisenherz said, Paula Selling, you wrote Selling with 2 L's, that's misspelled. Paula Selling and Ovi playing with fire. Joey, you're getting 3 points. 2 points go to Jojo misspelled. Fuji did not write the last name. Paula Selling and Ovi playing with fire. Jovan, you are getting 2 points. 1 point goes to Ovi Paula Selling, that's misspelled. That's not complete. A lot of sailing happening here. Ovi and Paula Selling playing with fire. Jeffrey Yu, you're getting 1 point. And the last point, Paula Selling and Ovi Miracle. Oh, that was not Miracle, I'm sorry, Jordan. Paula Selling misspelled. Jojo misspelled. Paula Selling. ESC Philippines, very close, but also misspelled. It's not Fire Saga. Okay, I guess that Paula's last name really give you troubles, guys. Paula Selling, Ovi playing with fire. Okay, the last point goes to Jojo. I think Jojo wrote like 3 answers, but got the right one in the end. So, Jojo, 1 point. And this was the end of this round. And I'm gonna tell you who won this round. This round was won by I think it's a draw. it is a draw between Jacob Scored By and whoever's here, J Bait. This was a new round, and the people that are not like returnees did not do very well. The people that are returnees did not do very well. So, no Yaya Ding Dong. The next round, third round, is going to be the lyrics round. So, oh Jojo, you're the ZKL power. Okay, what made you change your name? Actually, don't tell me afterwards when I can actually read the chat. So, the fourth round is going to be the lyrics round. In this one, you're gonna see like the lyrics of a song, but something is gonna be missing in those lyrics, and you have to figure out what is missing. Here is the first set of lyrics. I don't know. Cause it's you, only you I feel, and I know in my blank this is real. I know in my what this is real. So, I'm gonna be very eager to see who gets the first one correctly. A lot of answers came in at the same time. I don't see as many correct ones, but at this point, maybe there are 5. No, they're not 5, correct? Okay, now there are 5. The first person who answered correctly, and the answer, by the way, was soul. 5 points go to William Birch. Three points go to a lot of mind and heart, I see here. Sven Smotstand. Someone told me that the A with the circle is almost like an O. So I'm guessing Sven Smotstand. 2 points go to Jeffrey Yu. 1 point goes to Marco Van Melis. And the last point goes to Jovan. And the second one is: baby, I feel like a sinner, skipping dinner to get thinner. Where is my blank? Where is my what? So, let's see. Oh, okay. This one was very fast. So the answer was indeed proposal. I'm guessing all of you knew this. It was way too easy. 5 points go to Key Hug. 3 points go to Jacob Scored By. Oh, you are on the bottom. 2 points go to William Birch. Someone said hat. William Birch. 2 points. 1 point. J Bait. And the last point goes to Jonathan. You misspelled proposal. ESC Philippines, 1 point, and I'm fairly sure this is a new player. Welcome on board. One point. Of course, I misspelled your name. Because why would I pay attention? Okay. This was the second one. And move on to the third one. The third one is... Wait. So William is saying Joey would have been above me. I'm sorry, it's not the way I see them when they show up here. So I cannot guess who answered. I'm just literally reading in the order it appears here. So the third one is, when you were lost, I followed right behind, was your foundation, now go sing it like a blank, the greatest anthem ever heard. Go sing it like a what? This, you should kind of know this because it's Sweden 2015. The answer was hummingbird. Now go sing it like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. We are the heroes of our times. Okay, stop it, stop singing. Hummingbird, the first person who said that was, and spelled it correctly, was Joey. 5 points. Three points. Hummingbird goes to J-Bait. 2 points to Jojo. 1 point. Jacob scored by. And the last point will go to George. I have a feeling that tonight we don't really have a clear winner. Like usually I can kind of guess at some point, but not today. I cannot guess it today. And we move on. The fourth set of lyrics is, I don't know. When I'm alone, I am blank, just like the boy I was, afraid in the dark. I am what? Agnes is asking me how she misspelled. I did not see your answer, so probably you were not in top 5. You did not wrote hummingbird. I'm sorry. Sometimes the chat is not the same. My chat with what you see. So I think I saw 5 correct ones at this point. The answer would have been defenseless, is from the Netherlands 2020. Defenseless spelled with CE because I saw some S's there. Defenseless, the first person who answered correctly is Ronald17. Welcome back, Ronald. 3 points. Go to with C. It's not unreasonable. Svens, you're getting the 3 points. 2 points. Go to a lot of unreasonable. Defenseless Joey, you're getting 2 points. One point goes to Advantas. And the last point goes to Lil Crumpy. Defenseless, yes. So I saw Eisenherz saying, I think I will get points now. Did you answer somewhere correctly, Eisenherz? I don't know, maybe I've missed it. So, Alex, you should read the text following the song's actual melody. Well, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sing along either. The fifth one is I won't breathe, just get away from my life. You've lost one and all, so blank over the clouds under the sky. Like, what over the clouds under the sky? So, let's see. No correct answers yet. A lot of flying. Let's see, we do not have 5 correct ones. Maybe around 3, 4 I saw at least. I saw 4. I think there are only 4 yet. You can still go for 1. Okay, I saw 5 now. The first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points. By the way, the answer to this one was Fly Away. It is from Moldova, 2010. 5 points go to Risti. 3 points go to someone much later. Risti was pretty fast with the right answer. The next person who answered correctly was Lily Murphy, 3 points. And then Eisenherz, 2 points. Eisenherz. 1 point will go to Swedish Beat Panda. The list is getting so much longer now. And the last 1 point goes to Toby Bob. Toby Bob. Toby Bob. And this was the last one of this round. And now I'm gonna tell you who won this one. Everything is so close. I mean, honestly, I cannot guess who's top anything right now. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of draw. So again, in this round, it's a draw between William Birch and Joey. And we move on to the 4th round. The 4th round is the vowelless round. Some of you do not like that, but I think this is funny. So, in this round, for the new people, it's gonna be the title of the song and the name of the artist, but all the vowels have been removed. So you have to figure out what's the title of the song and the artist without the vowels. So, people are saying this is the copy round. It might be, but be careful what you're copying, because a lot of time, not everyone is really correct. The first, by the way, Y is a consonant, is not a vowel. Stop saying that again. We don't need to have the same argument again. Y is the consonant. I'm not sure how many Y's are gonna be in these titles anyway, but I'm just saying in case there is one that's a consonant. So I'm not deleting it. The first one is this one. You guys should guess this easily. Let's see. You guys won the chipmunk round. I'm gonna prepare one next week. And I think I saw 5 correct ones. The first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points, by the way, the answer was The Roop on Fire. The first person was Toby Bob. Toby Bob. I'm getting confused by that accent on the O. I don't know how to pronounce that. Like an E. 5 points. 3 points go to Joey. 2 points go to William Birch. You set the room on fire. ESC Swiss, you're getting 2 points. I don't know why I sound so surprised, but you are getting points. 1 point goes to Jeffrey Yu. And the last point goes to Swedish Bee Panda. And we're going to the next question. The next one is this one. Harrison is not a rude firestorm. So, it cannot be that hard. It's very short. Someone gave me a dislike. Well, I mean, Jojo, don't worry. I'm used to it. Sometimes I'm getting dislike on my videos before I even post them. Okay, a lot of you answered already. The answer is Chiara Angel, or Chiara. I think it's Chiara. It should be Italian, I'm guessing. So Chiara. The first person who answered correctly was Marco Van Melis. Somehow I'm not surprised that you're getting 5 points on this one. 3 points go to... Ooh, it's not truth. Chiara Angel Kihag, 3 points. 2 points go to Jeffrey Yu. Jeffrey, you're having a very good first night. Sven's 1 point. Also Sven's, for first time playing, pretty good. And the last point goes to Fuji. Fuji. And we move on. Oh wait, Sven says not first time, but I did not have you on my list. Or did you have a different name? This is the next one. I also picked like short ones because I was like, make it easy for you. I don't want to scare you from the first episode, just in case you're playing for the first time. So, oh, Sven is the Butcherman or something like that. Okay, many of you knew the answer. It is Suzy Quiero Ser Tua. And the first person who answered correctly and gets 5 points and spelled it correctly is Kihag. Sorry for my phone. Usually I put it on silent. And also usually no one texts me in the middle of the night. So 5 points I said Kihag. 3 points go to Eisenherz. 2 points J. I forgot the alphabet. 1 point Joey. And the last point Harrison. And we're going to the fourth one in the Vowelless round. This might be a little bit more complicated, but I'm not sure. Maybe you'll know it anyway. It's this one. Can anyone guess it? Ooh, I love Rockefeller Street, but it's not the answer. Are you guys still arguing about the why? That happens all the time. Okay, it's also not Celine Dion. Manuel, stop it with your Celine, and the other guys with Blanche. Swedish, you are so close with that answer. Okay, it's time for copy paste, I'm guessing. And I think at this point there are 5 correct ones. The answer was Elina Nechaeva, La Forza. And the first person who answered correctly is Erison. 5 points. 3 points. Go to Jovan. Two points. Jeffrey Yu. 1 point. Marco Van Melis. And the last point goes to Eisenherz. And the last one in this round, the Vowelless, is gonna be, I don't know, it's something that I really like. I'm not sure how easy it is to guess though. This one. Oh, Moki Nuke. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. What did happen there? Was it the room? I saw someone answering the room inside the group. Okay, we got 5 correct answers. The answer would have been Sasha-san with Love. 5 points go to Erison. Erison just suddenly, just like a phoenix, rose from the ashes, because he made no points almost the entire night. 3 points go to James Mott. That's a new name. Welcome on the list. Now I pretty much own your name. 2 points go to Little Crumpy. 1 point goes to Ronald 17. And the last point goes to Marco Van Melis. And this round was won by so much harder to figure out who won when it's not as close. This round was won by Erison. And I'm moving on to the last round. The last round are the artworks. Dana is here, so now everyone, you can be happy because you've missed her so much. The last round is the artworks. You're gonna see some artworks that I did based on the performances from Eurovision, and for this round, this is the round where I need a complete answer. So be careful how you're spelling everything, because I'm gonna need the name of the artist, the name of the song, the country, and the year. I need all 4 things. Don't forget to answer. Oh, Kihag, you already started with Blanche? Stop it with Blanche. So I will need all 4 things. If you need like a sample of how the answer should look like, look at the Kihag's Blanche. So it's like country, year, song, and artist. You need all of them. And also these are your rewards. So you're gonna win these. They're also in a very high resolution, so you can actually print them up to like 40 centimeters big. I'm not sure why I showed this much. I think it's like this big, which is still quite, you can make quite a good poster out of it. So the first one Careful how you spell. I think it's more important to have the right spelling in this round than just to be the first one. Here we go. First image. We need artist, song, country, year, everything. So, it's not Lena with satellite, seriously. Let's see. The first person, I saw 5 correct ones, I'm sure. This round is also relatively easy. The easiest, I think, from all of them. 5 points will go to Kihag. Three points. Jeffrey Yu. 2 points. Jay, you had the wrong year. The 2 points go to Erison. This one takes longer for me to spell check it. 1 point goes to Joey. And the last point goes to Swedish Bee Panda. The second image of the round is this one. Careful how you answer. So, a lot of answers are coming in. Let's see who had the right answer. The first person who answered was Jeffrey Yu, but you did not write the name of the song. Then Swedish Bee Panda said Estonian Romania 2017, which is wrong, because it was 2019. Then Kihad said Romania 2019 on a Sunday, Estonian, and you're getting 5 points. Kihad. 3 points. 2019 on a Sunday, Estonian, Romania, go to Joey. 2 points go to Jay. 1 point. Erison, you misspelled Sunday. 1 point goes to George. And the last point goes to Eisenherz. The answer, by the way, is Romania 2019 on a Sunday, Esther Pioni. The third image. Erison, S Sunday is a misspelling. I'm sorry. You know how serious we are doing this. This is the third image. Don't forget, I need everything. Jovan, you improved your internet to get the answers faster in. Okay, Horechroni, definitely not, and it's also not Levina. Okay, maybe we got 5 correct ones. I cannot check all the spellings, but the first person who answered was Swedish Bee Panda. Nathan Trent, Austria, 2017, running on air. And that is correct. 5 points, Swedish Bee Panda. I think you've ruined Kihag's streak, because the next one is Kihag, Austria 2017, Nathan Trent running on air. Kihag 3 points. 2 points go to J. 1 point. Ooh, J bait, you wrote running into air, and it's not that. Joey gets 1 point. And the last point. Jacob scored by. Is it me or a lot of J's are winning today? Like the letter J. It's like Jacob, Jojo, Joey, J bait. Many of you. I'm getting confused. The fourth one, this is second last, is this one. Again, I need a complete thing. Oh my god, Jojo, you're really spending time to write all those things before I even show the image, just in case you might be guessing it. Okay, many answers in. The first... Okay, it's definitely not love, love, peace, peace. Someone said 2018, Suri, Storm, UK, and that's correct, and it's 5 points, and it is Harrison. Three points. Suri, Storm, United Kingdom 2018, Jeffrey Yu, 3 points. Two points. Suri, Storm, UK 2018, Fuji. One point. Joey. And the last point, J bait. And we are moving on to the last image and the last round. After this, I'm gonna tell you how well everyone did. Also, do not forget that I'm not gonna stop the streaming after this. Like, this is also gonna be the after chat, but a shorter version, not the 2 hours of after chat. It's gonna be because people need to sleep at some point. This is the last image. Something was skipped. Did I skip someone's answer or something? It was Harrison, Jeffrey Yu, Fuji, Joey, J bait. Those were the top 5. When after I recheck. So I know the song has 2 titles, I will accept either of them. You don't have to write everything. So the first person who answered correctly, 2009, Svetlana Loboda, Ukraine, Be My Valentine, is Joey. 5 points. Wait, Joey, didn't you say that you were like out with friends or something? I thought you were gonna miss this. 3 points. Svetlana Loboda, Be My Valentine, Ukraine, 2009 is Georgia. 2 points. Oh, it's not Shady Lady. Ukraine 2009, Svetlana Loboda. Kihag, you misspelled Loboda. Marco Gazzoli says, Ukraine 2009, Loboda. You did not write Svetlana. Harrison 2009, Be My Valentine, Svetlana Loboda, Ukraine. Harrison, you're getting 2 points. 1 point. 2009, Be My Valentine, Svetlana Loboda. Toby Bob, you did not write the country. Swedish B, Ukraine 2009, Be My Valentine, Svetlana Lobodo, you misspelled Loboda. Fuji 2009, Svetlana Loboda, Ukraine, Be My Valentine, that is 1 point. And the last point of tonight, 2009, Svetlana Loboda, Ukraine, Be My Valentine, goes to J. So, this was this. So, these were all the questions. Now I'm gonna tell you what's the top 10 and who is gonna get the artworks from tonight. And okay, we have a clear top 10. I'm also gonna tell you who was from 15 to 11, just so you guys know. On the 15th was William Birch, 14 Toby Bob, 13 Jay, 12 Fuji, 11 Eisenherz. And top 10 starts with, let's make it official, on the 10th place with 11 points is Jacob Skogby. On the 9th place with also 11 points was Svens. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name, I'm sorry. On the 8th place, also with 11 points. This, I told you that tonight is gonna be very close, is Jay Bate. On the 7th place with 11 points is George. 6th place with 13 points is Swedish Bee Panda. 5th place with 18 points is Jeffrey Yu. 4th place, also with 18 points, is Marco Van Melis. On the 3rd place with 23 points, we have Erison. On the 2nd place with 25 points, we have Joey. On the 1st place with 41 points, we have Kihag. Kihag killed it somehow. Surprise, surprise. I mean, the first place from the rest is quite of a big difference. I don't even know when Kihag made all those points. Let me check, actually, I'm curious. Okay, in the last round, I mean, he kind of made points in all the rounds. The second one was not his round, but after that, pretty good. The third round and the last round and first round were the best for Kihag. That's where all the points came from. Congratulations to all of you. And now, as I told you, I'm not gonna cut the stream. We are gonna have like the after chat now, and you can ask me questions and stuff. Then ask me if I am doubting Kihag. I'm not doubting him. Like, I thought was actually quite predictable. I thought at some point, because I did not really realize that someone is like winning from far away, I kind of thought it was very, very tied everywhere. Also because I noticed Erison was not making points until the last round. Let's drink now, Eisenherz. Cheers to that. This is not strawberry juice. Swedish Bee Panda says, happy early 5k subscribers. Thank you. I'm actually very close to it, and the video that I'm planning to film for 5k I did not film yet because I don't have the stuff yet. So I hope, I mean, tomorrow is Sunday, so for sure I'm not gonna get what I need for the video. So I don't know, I'm gonna see how I'm doing it, if by any chance I'm getting very close to it. Okay, Rodrev, thank you for subscribing. I'm not sure if you're actually watching this or it's just like in the video. Katal, yes, you wait, you literally just came in after we finished the trivia. I have a finish that you did this on purpose, like you did not want to answer. Mokinuk, I don't know if it's Mokinuk or Mokinuke. Favorite task from today for you? Task, you mean task like what? Like my favorite question? Or what I had to do today? Because today was kind of a lazy day. But I did cook. And if it's from the questions, I really like the thumbnail one because it's a new one. And I knew that people are gonna be taken by surprise. Dana is asking me how my knee is. My knee is surviving. I'm taking a full break from any sort of activities and things, which is not really the easiest thing to do. But yeah, I'm just trying not to move almost at all. So are you open for questions to put in the question round? Yes, but not all of them would be just from you guys. I mean, I could kind of do that, but you have to be aware that if you send me questions to put in the round, you cannot answer them. It's kind of like what happened with Jovan. Like, he cannot answer his own question. Wait, is Manuel leaving? I missed that. Did he leave already? Bye, just in case you're leaving. I just saw bye pops. Okay, something's happening with baiting and stuff. Are you guys talking about Big Brother for some reason? Because I saw Dan Gisling there. So, Mokinuk is saying, my nickname is pronounced Mo-ki-nu-ke. So it's Mokinuke. Where are you from? It's a very interesting name. I don't think I've heard the name before. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've never heard the name before. So, Hugh, of course, I know, guys, that one of you is the Hugh, because every time Hugh just appears in the chat afterwards. So I have to just pay attention to which one of you just disappeared right now from the list, and I figure out which one is the Hugh. Are you getting money from YouTube? Because I don't skip the ads. I am getting, yeah, like $3 a day, but I mean, it's cool. I do have my Patreons, so really a lot of thanks to that. ESC Swiss just left. He's like my biggest Patreon. Adley says, Alex, you skipped my question. Well, Adley, add me in the thing. Let me move on YouTube, because on YouTube I can see when you guys are adding me in the question. Let's see, which one is Adley's question that I missed? Oh, okay. Big Brother is about to happen. It's all stars. Have you seen the cast rumors? Okay, so I did read about it. I'm excited about it, but I also saw that guy from Big Brother 19 is coming back, and I don't like him at all. I forgot his name. He was in 18 and 19. The guy with the beard. I don't like him whatsoever. I don't want him to be in. Eisenherz, is the Denmark thing solved? Or Lauren, I'm guessing, and Mike being allowed in the Copenhagen at last? Well, I mean, they could go, but no, the Denmark thing is still, like, the videos are still blocked in Denmark, so I'm not sure what is going on. They have to solve it themselves. I got kind of panicked yesterday when this happened, actually, because I didn't know what was going on. I just suddenly wake up and I have fewer subscribers and a bunch of my videos are like partially blocked, and I thought something happened. My channel is just like done. but no, it's something about Denmark and some issues they have with Google. Dana is saying it's more than 1.5. What are you talking about? Did I say something with some numbers and I said something with 1.5? Please, Dana, help me understand the question. Paul Adley, you're right. That Paul guy, I don't like him. I don't want him in Big Brother. I'm done. He had 2 tries, he can go. Katali is asking what happened in Denmark. Well, nothing happened really in Denmark. But whoever has the copyright stuff from Denmark for some artists does not agree with the new rules that YouTube is making, something about money. In Denmark apparently they're making more money than the rest of the countries, and YouTube kind of wanted to take away those extra money that they're making, and the company does not accept that. So because they cannot get to an agreement, Google threatened them to remove all the Danish artists from YouTube. And yesterday or 2 days ago, I think it was yesterday night, they blocked some videos in Denmark. So I'm not sure if it's videos of Danish artists or some sort of Danish production. I don't know, but I saw which ones of my videos are being blocked. Some of them are from Finland and whatever, but I have a feeling that maybe either the songwriters or I don't know, the producer, the label might be from Denmark, so maybe that's what blocks it. But I don't understand, because they said they're gonna remove the artist. They're not removing the artist, they're just blocking the videos in Denmark. So if you're in Germany, you can still see those videos. So they're just blocking the Danish people from Danish people. I don't understand how that works, but I guess. Dana says, your income, you said is $3. Well, 1.5, it was 2 months ago, I think, or so. Yeah, I was making $1.50. But the channel is growing in such a rate that it's $3. That's how I can afford these fancy drinks now, every day. I don't drink every day, don't worry, I'm just joking. So, anymore. If you have questions for me, please add me in the questions so I can actually see it, because I might be skipping it. So Eisenher says, I can be your personal secretary, Dana. And I asked Dana to be my secretary. So you would be the secretary of my secretary, Eisenherz? How does that work? Dana is look at that big smile when you said the channel is growing. Well, of course, because I'm happy, and it happens a lot faster than I was thinking is gonna grow. When you get I think on average around 700 subscribers per month, that's quite a lot, and I was not really foreseeing that when I started all this. Dana says, when did I get the job? Well, you got the job when you made the average thing with the ages. Don't forget that you have to do it now for the 2nd season too. Eisenhead says, as long as I'm with the Romanians with the cash. Well, YouTube does not give out cash, so maybe you're with Dana. Hugh says, could you say my full name? Janus Hugh. Erison, do you watch the music videos a lot or more the Eurovision stage performance? It's more Eurovision stage performance. There are some songs from which I like the studio version, but usually it's the staging. That makes it a lot better. That's also why many times I do not like songs that were not performed well live. That's just a turn off for me, even if it's a good studio version. If they could not sing live, that's a done deal. Mokinuk, favorite last place song? Well, I don't know. Oh, actually, I might know which one is my favorite last place. From 2000 and... I have to think fast, Alex. I think it's 2012, Norway. Was it that one? Was Stay? I think that's my favorite last place. And I think it was 2012, yes. Um, Dana says, I think Manuel is more like the man with the cash than the Romanians. Yes, I can confirm. Although also no cash happening. It's just digital virtual money. Harrison, what about Samantha Janus? What about her? I just called out her name because I know you guys just want me to say Janus a lot. So Hugh is happy for saying it. I'm not gonna read it that way though. Adley Smith is 2G. Yes, I think 2G is my favorite last place. I mean, that song is really catchy. Like, obviously it's not, I don't consider it like quality, but it's like something very catchy. It's like an earworm. And I kind of like the dance moves. I kind of want to do it too. I saw a buy, but I don't know for who. Who's leaving? Someone's leaving. Katal says mine is Mustache. Yeah, Mustache is a good song, but I don't feel like it was as catchy for me as Stay. Dana, are you submitting a Spanish song for karaoke week? Karaoke week? Do you mean like the cover thing? I don't know if I will do that. I actually talked about it in the beginning. I kind of said that it's kind of embarrassing. Like, hearing my voice doing that, I don't like it. I cannot sing. Oh, Adley is leaving. That's why Adley is saying bye. Whoops. Something just dropped. But everything's working. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be submitting something for Spanish. Maybe something from like... Does it have to be in Spanish or from Spain? I was thinking something from Natalia Oreiro. Although I think that's Portuguese. I don't think she was singing in Spanish. At least as they deserve to stay in the last place. Haters gonna hate. Mokinuk, favorite Lithuanian entry. Ooh, let me think. Because I have a few in my mind, but I think I remember 2016, I forgot the name of the song. The night, something, our night. I cannot think right now. It's the night song from 2016. That's my favorite Lithuanian one. Hugh is asking what's the karaoke thing. We are just like doing some stupid stuff on Messenger where we are like recording ourselves doing covers, and every week we choose a different language. But I am not very happy with what I'm doing. Dana, that's exactly the song that I was thinking of, but I could not remember it. But that's what I want to do. Cambio dolor por libertad. Yeah, that's the one. You see, this counts. I sang it, so I'm done for the week. Donny Montel, yes, that's my favorite. That's the name, Marco. I've been waiting for this night, but it's way too long. It's just like the night song. William, do you have any favorites from the 50s, 60s? I love that era and it's kind of underrated amongst the fandom. Well, obviously I do like Italy from 68. Wait, what? I said 58. And 60s. I don't know many from 60s that are like favorites. Favorite Estonian entry? Oh my god, Jojo, like I have to think of everything. Estonia. Favorite from Estonia. I like a lot, I hope that was Estonia. Granjestadt. I don't know how to pronounce that one. That might be my favorite one. You gotta pass, I suppose. Dana, I forgot what we were talking about. And what's the pass for? Oh, for the Cambio Dolor. Yes, of course. Well, I just sang it so beautifully. Obviously, it counts. Harrison, if you sing Hijo de la Luna, you can just copy the rhythm of Prison. Oh, I'd never even thought of that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna actually think of that. I did not really like Prison, to be very honest. It was one of my last places. I'm sorry, Moldova. It was just like this year was not your year for me. Tamta or Eleni? I think I would go with Eleni. Although both of them do not sing the type of music that I listen to. So I just pick Eleni because I like that song more, but as like artists and the genre they're singing, like both of them are not really what I'm listening to on my everyday life. I think it's really raining outside. I hope it's not annoying for you guys. I'm not sure if the mic is picking up this. Poupée de cire, poupée de sang. That's a good song, but it's not like one of my favorites. Marco says personal favorite is Denmark 1963. Actually, I could see that. Yes, because I like that one too. But also, again, I did not think of them as favorite. So Jojo says I like Goodbye to Yesterday and Rockefeller Street. Rockefeller Street, I like the studio version a lot. That's true. Goodbye to Yesterday, it's up there. Like, I think it's definitely in my top 3, top 5, somewhere up there, but I don't think it's my favorite. Okay, William is naming a lot of old songs like Denmark 59. Ooh, from Estonia. Wait, from Estonia was also the guy with Kula. But it wasn't, no, Kula does not beat Granda Jad. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Dana is saying, since I'm going to Cluj, by the way guys, this is my hometown, that's why she's saying this. Since I'm going to Cluj with an 80% probability, unless the virus screws us, what would your recommendations be for a visit? Well, I'm not going to tell you here in the live stream because people don't really know Cluj, but I'm going to tell you in the chat what you should do. I mean, for sure you have to go up on the Cetățuie, for sure you have to go to like the Avram Iancu Square, the Opera House. If you could get inside the opera, that would be cool, but I'm not sure if they have it open now. As you know, I haven't been home in like more than a year now, so I don't know what the laws are. But I'm gonna tell you more afterwards. Erison, if we are talking old Eurovision, you'll be happy to know that I found one song I hate more than Be My Guest. It's Finland 1982. I don't understand, first of all, why you hate Be My Guest. Like, that's my issue first of all. And I don't know what Finland had in 82. Have you heard something very hard to pronounce from 1999? I don't think I did. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did not because I don't recognize the name. Wow, those are a lot of symbols on top of those letters. What country is that from? Dana says, I thought you'd advertise, that's why I asked here. Well, I'm not gonna advertise my hometown. I mean, someone has to pay me for that. But yeah, the city is really cool. It's definitely visitable, especially if you're from Europe. I think it's a very good place to go, and also visit like the villages around Cluj. They're also very cool. And we have a very cool dam too. Tell the guy to take you there. Bye Jojo, and enjoy your dinner. Hugh asked me, do you like opera? I do like some opera, but mostly what I like in the opera houses are the musicals. So not opera as a genre itself, although I like some, but I'm not just gonna go for any show, but I do like musicals. So Marco says Finland 82 was called Nuku Pomin and was about the threat of a nuclear war. The guy sang the lyrics hitting himself in the head. Well, I have a feeling that I need to see that. So that's Finland 82. Alex, I advertised my hometown to Manuel and Jovan last night, so you should do it too. Well, on that group, I did advertise Cluj already. Like, I showed you a video with the city. I feel like I've done my deeds for the city right now. Eisenherz, are you doing any other season of Back and Forth? Who is on cards to appear in it? If so, yes, but the person's cancelled twice and it's because of this virus. So it's gonna be hard to convince people to get together to film it. But 2 new Eurovision virgins are ready to do it. But they don't know exactly what they're doing, so that's why I also don't want to spoil it for them. If they don't feel like comfortable to like film, I'm just gonna wait until they can. Anime says the musical Hamilton is a good one though. I only listened to some of the songs. I've never watched the actual musical because back when I was in Europe it was kind of new, and if you would buy tickets you would have to wait for like a year and something to actually see it. I could have seen it in London, I think, but it would have been way too long to wait for it, so I did not do it. And I listened to some of the songs. The one of my musicals that I like a lot, I'm not sure if you guys heard of it, is called The Black Rider. That's pretty cool because the style of music and all the feeling of it is kind of like my style. Agnes, do you have any favorites that didn't do very well in the competition? Well, where do I start? I need to prepare a list. But my number one, I think, for underrated song is Blackbird. Like, honestly, how did that one not qualify? I don't understand. I saw something with LT United. Oh, Mokinuke likes LT United. It was fun. Harrison is like, still waiting on Iceland 97 on that back and forth. I'm not even asking for anything else. You know what? I'm just gonna write it down right now. I'm not gonna show you guys the list, but I do have a list of like songs that I kind of have to put in, but I don't want to show it because I don't want to spoil everything. I'm gonna put it down right now just to be sure. So 1997, Iceland. It's gonna be a surprise for me too because I also don't know the song. Marco, Back and Forth season 3 should include Iceland. Okay, the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Adley says, I remember the guy who complained about the delay of Redemption Eurovision. OMG. Yeah, it's like some comments are like, I feel like some people think that I'm lying about the Redemption one, and they're writing, I saw that comment where she was saying, why don't you tell us why you're not filming? Is that thing even happening? And I think you answered him or someone answered him, and he was like, well, he's not even saying anything about it. And I'm like, how am I not saying, like every week I'm talking literally about the Redemption, and I'm just saying the reason again and again. We cannot film because of the virus. We cannot get so many people together to film it. But I promise it's gonna happen. We just need to get out of this. Dana says, I only know Saber Rider, the cartoon. Well, it's not, no. The Black Rider, I recommend you guys to at least listen to some of the songs from Black Rider. It's kind of a, it's not necessarily horror, but it's like on a dark side of musicals, but in a fun way. I don't know how to explain it. The story is not fun. It's fun up to a point. It's about a guy that like sells his soul to the devil just to give him some magic bullets to prove that he's a good hunter in order to be able to marry a girl. And then the devil says, okay, I'm gonna give you these magic bullets, but one of them is gonna hit whatever I want it to hit. So he does this, he agrees, he does this deal with the devil. He starts hunting, he's doing very well. The hunter, like the father of the bride, is like very happy with him. He lets him like marry her, and in the day of their wedding they go hunting, and the bullets that the devil picked, he picked to kill the bride. So when the guy shot, he shot the bride. And the whole story is just about him doing all these deals and whatever just to get the bride, just to kill her in the end. That's really sad, but the whole musical is really, really cool. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. Eisenherz says, make a t-shirt saying when is redemption taking place. I don't really want to talk about the t-shirts yet. The t-shirts are like the 5k thing. We need to get to the 5k and then you're gonna see what I prepared. But I'm not gonna make a t-shirt that says when is redemption taking place. Yes, Hugh, thank you. I don't take it personally anyway. Like, I see a lot of stupid comments and I just ignore them. Some of them I don't even finish reading. Like, when I feel the tone of the comment and I feel like a few keywords, I'm like, okay, I'm not reading this whole thing. Agnes says, another good one for back and forth is Austria 85. Kinder dieser Welt. Okay. It sounds like Children of the Universe. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but it sounds the same. Hugh, do you like the Barber of Fleet Street? Yes, I do. It's not in my top, but I would watch it and I would re-watch it. So I guess it counts as yes, I like it. Eisenherz says, not that far from 5k now. No, I'm not. I actually don't know how far I am, but I think I'm like in 4960s, I'm guessing. Let's check right now. Oh, I'm on 4970. That's great. Somehow during this live stream I got like 7 subscribers. It's pretty cool. Thank you if any of you are here. If the subscribers are from the videos, thank you to them too. So Australia's We Got Love. Oh, I feel so bad for We Got Love because the live performance honestly was so bad. I mean, I like the studio version of that song a lot. It's so upbeat and like everything is so good, but the live performance, it was one of the worst for me that year. I don't know, but yeah, I did not like the dancing, I did not like the singing, the voice was definitely not there, something was going on. I don't know, even changes in the pitch happened from the studio version, everything was very different. And I'm not a very big fan of countries that promote their studio version in one way and then the live version is totally different. Same thing happened with Israel 2019. I really love the studio version, like the official video. I was like in love with that song, and then the live performance happened and I was like, this is not the same song. And that's usually when I get really disappointed. I'm not sure, I see there, but I have a feeling these are your conversations. Katal says, make a shirt with all the lyrics for In My Dreams on the back. The problem is I cannot make t-shirts with lyrics. I'm sorry, that's copyrighted. For sure I cannot do that. You guys are having some sort of conversation there with she was drunk. Are you talking about the girl from Australia? She was drunk? Is that for real, or are you just making fun of her? if she was drunk, please write the story. I wanna read how she was drunk or why. Fans made Laura Rizzotto in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, I haven't even heard of Minecraft for such a long time. Are people still playing it? Is it like just as popular as it was before? Or it kind of like cooled off? Dana, we all know that's a dude. That's how you say Dana. No? If it would be a girl, it would be like Daniela. Agnes, what about Wicked? The musical movie we should have gotten, but Cats happened instead. Oh my gosh, I went to watch Cats just because of the bad reviews. And I have to tell you, some scenes in that movie are like, wow. It's like people that made it never noticed those things. It's like just creepy, like literally creepy. I liked, obviously I knew the songs from Cats, but I liked the last song, like the Big Memories song. But even that one was kind of ruined by the way they did the animation and how she gets like her boogers and everything. I'm like, I don't know, they've ruined a lot. The movie was really bad. Wicked, I've seen Wicked when I was in Germany, but like the live performance. It was good, but the one that I watched was in German, and it was at the point when I was not speaking German yet. So I am just like, I don't know. William says, I love jazz dancing in 2018 because in school here we are Aboriginal culture classes and dancing. Something is missing there. Culture classes and dancing is a big part of it, and it was so cool to see it on the Eurovision stage. So my thing is that the moves probably would have been cool, but what she was wearing with the way she was doing it, it felt strange, because I felt like she was trying to overcompensate in her dancing because she knew that the vocals were not going the way they were supposed to go. So at that point I just kind of started like feeling bad, and I think that's what I felt for her. I was like, she's really trying to make it look cool, but she knows it's not going well. I did not hear about the Grammys. Oh, members. How do you become a member, first of all? I don't know how that happens. Is PewDiePie playing Minecraft again? Like again? I thought he played once and he stopped, and he played again and he stopped. Is he like restarting it? Anime says Cats the movie is so bad. Yes, it was. It was fun to watch it. I would only watch it once. I would tell people go watch it just because I would want to see how they're reacting watching it. But oh my gosh, that movie. It's just I don't know, creepy, literally creepy. Marco says Spain 1990. I think that one was on my list, but I don't want to spoil anything. Alex, make a wig saying wham. I'm getting the joke. Funny. I cannot make wigs though. You could make like a crown. I don't know. It has to look like a wig, otherwise the joke is not working. Dana says that I would have to make a shirt with X is the best in all languages with a root. Wait, what? Alexandrumic would have to make a shirt with X is the best in all languages with the root. Okay, Dana, you need to explain what that means, because I have no idea what it says. What's the X is the best in all? Eisenherz, make a shirt saying Todo Mundo Army. No. Todo Mundo does not need to have an army. They are like my least favorite, I think, Romanian entry ever. Oh. So Erison says it's like 2:50 a.m. where you are now. Just want to remind you, no, it's 1:50 because I'm planning to stay on until 2 a.m. I'm gonna like save the rest of the time. That's why I'm not doing the break, the streaming break in between. She just fangirling over the roof. So what's the point with the X is the best in all languages? I'm not getting it. Is it part of the lyrics from the roof? I wouldn't know. HK Skipper says, I would love if you could react to 56 Denmark song. It has ESC longest kiss in history. The end of the song. Okay, that might be interesting, but also the song has to be interesting. You have to think that when I'm doing the back and forth, usually I'm doing with people that have never watched Eurovision. So I pretty much am trying to show them the good sides of Eurovision and maybe a few funny ones. But I cannot only show them like weird stuff because they're missing context, and then I don't think the reactions are gonna be good because they don't get the context of Eurovision. I think that would work best if I would invite someone like Mike and Lauren that already know Eurovision to show this kind of stuff. Then they would get the context and they will understand why this is weird or strange or what's going on. But when I showed someone from the first time, I don't think they will get the big reaction. I mean, I don't know. Adley asks, is it getting hotter in Okinawa? Well, since I'm not going to my fitness camp anymore, since my knee stuff, I am not really staying out that much. But I would say that it's close to 40s probably every day. So yeah, it's hot. So Dana is explaining me that Catal wanted a shirt with wigwam is the best in all languages. I was thinking that you would do it with the Roop just for the hate that you got from not liking them. Well, I'm not gonna make a t-shirt just to like please people. I just hope that Lithuania is gonna have a song that I'm gonna like next year. Because apparently if you don't like a song, people like just hate your channel. And I'm honestly, because this is like the actual first year, I'm curious if next year, if I like the songs from countries that I did not like this year, if I'm gonna get subscribers from there, and the other way around. If like there's like countries that I really liked this year and I'm not gonna like next year, if those people are gonna unsubscribe because I did not like their songs. I'm actually so genuinely curious about this. Are people gonna do that just because it's about their country? Marco says it was quite a riot back in '57 because of the long kiss. A riot? What happens with that kiss? Eisenherz, that's actually a funny idea. It's like in my first place is Denmark. Signed Mike and Lauren. Yeah, they do go for Denmark. Now they will not be able to go for Denmark because they're not gonna be for the next couple years in the final. Bye Mokinuk, thanks for being with us. I'm gonna leave soon too. You're not gonna miss much. Just answering some last questions. Agnes says that's a great idea for a new series. Have Mike and Lauren react to crazy or funny acts from the years before. So with crazy acts, I was kind of thinking to invite Carlos. I know that you guys don't like him, but I promise he's actually very funny and very normal. I think he was just very excited in that video when he was invited the first time. But the hate he got, oh my. And he read the comments, by the way. Erison says Lithuania is my number 26 this year, so that sounds a little bit passive aggressive. Yeah, Lithuania is not one of my favorites either. It's like quite low. And hence that's how I got all the hate from Lithuania. But not only Lithuania. People from Greece hated me too. Because I said I did not like the music video. I didn't even say that I didn't like the song. I said I didn't like the music video, and it was just like hate messages one after another. Eisenhart says I should be the merch guy for Alex. Well, yeah, but it cannot everything just be inside jokes, because people would not know what's actually going on. Jordan says the Roop song was not good. I don't know why people liked it a lot. I have the same problem. It's not only that I did not like it, I listened to it so many times to get to the point where I will like it or understand why people are so much into it, and I could not get to that point. And I think I've listened to it at least 20 times. I could not get to the point where I like it. Okay, we're not talking money here. The 50 cents, maybe 50 cents for Eisenhart. Agnes says, yes, Carlos, I love him. I don't get why people don't. Because he was talking a lot, and a lot of people that are watching the videos, they get upset if we talk during the videos. Like, that to me is so funny, because this is supposed to be just like a first reaction, like what you're actually thinking while you're watching, or you know, like what happens like in real life. And people just want this type of, either people just staring at the screen, I'm guessing, and just like listening to the song, so they just want to listen to the song with someone else. I'm guessing that's the appeal of that type of reaction. But some people do not like when we are actually talking, like to say our opinion or whatever, because then we're missing parts. And I could see why that can be frustrating, but at the same point, you should not watch our videos to listen to the song. Like, that's never my point. That's why also the sound quality of the actual songs is not that good on my channel, because I don't want like the copyright things to happen, and yeah, I don't want to do that. Justice for Carlos. I'm gonna show him this. Harrison is like, are you happy with your ESC artist series so far? Well, this series is not doing that well, but there are multiple reasons why this is not doing as well as the others. Number one is because if people don't know the songs, they will not come to watch the reaction, because they will only come to watch if they know the song already. And number two is because this is like just me reacting, so probably it's not as appealing when it's just one person reacting, and it doesn't have like Eurovision in the title. It's just like another song from a Eurovision artist. But I'm fine with it, because when I started it, I knew that this was gonna happen. Like, it was, I don't know, like I knew it. I just wanted to try it, because also it really helps when I'm getting like all these suggestions on, I almost had Pinterest, not on Pinterest, on Reddit and on Facebook. There are actual songs that I do not know, and I like to learn the songs. For example, the one from today from Manga, I actually really like that song. And the songs from both from Loreen and from Duncan, I'm listening to them every day multiple times. They're like in my YouTube repeat playlist thing, you know, that YouTube like suggests you songs. I've listened to them so many times that they're now like top of my playlist. And yeah, this would not have happened if I did not start the series, because otherwise I would have never listened to the songs. So yeah, the series had multiple things. Not everything is just for views. It's just for me liking it too. Because I could just go with me just reacting, and I just start like from 2019, 18, 17, and I just keep going and I just react to every single one of them. But I think that would get like boring. Even though people would watch it more because it will have Eurovision in the title. But that's not the goal here. Adli says, staring at the screen and pause every second kind of reaction video are the worst. So staring at the screen sometimes is fine if all you want to do is just like watch it with someone else. So you don't want the other person to talk, you just want to feel that you're with someone else while watching. But the ones that are pausing, those are the most annoying for me too. I cannot watch those type because every time it just ruins it. It gets me out of the mood. Katal says the best video with Carlos is the aquarium video. I'm gonna tell him that this also sounds passive aggressive. It's kind of like you saying that you don't like the Eurovision one. But yeah, Carlos is in 2 of my other videos. I think the aquarium one. Oh no, he's also in the one to the waterfalls, in both the waterfalls and the Asa dancing one, like the 1000 dancers. So he's in like 4 of my videos that are like Okinawa videos. Because we do spend quite a lot of time together. So Dana says that I really like the gifts that Adli's making. Yeah, so Adli's making like some gifts from and I'm not gonna pronounce them gifs. Gifts from Mike and Lauren, and I honestly think they're so funny. Maybe I can show you, I don't know how I could show you. Maybe I will prepare some of them for next week and I'm gonna show you his gifts. It's already past 2. Okay, the last questions. I said I'm gonna leave at 2. And now I see the time from Harrison. Okay, the last questions, just where I'm at it. Agnes, I liked the new series. It's not as much of a mainstream thing maybe, but for us die-hard Eurovision nerds, it's fun, and we get your first reaction to some stuff. That's exactly what I wanted. I needed like some new first reactions. I cannot have a first reaction to any Eurovision songs because I know all of them. I mean, okay, unless I'm doing like 60s, but then again people would not watch it because it's 60s. William says, Dihash collab with Etibar Asali, I don't know that one, is one of my favorite songs at the moment. Okay, so you're telling me to like check out that song? I might. I need to see where I am on the list right now. I don't have any new filmed videos, so I have to film. Probably not tomorrow because it's Sunday, but on Monday I'm gonna film again. So tomorrow I'm gonna skip uploading day. Eisenhertz, did the Chipmunks round give you much work? No, it's not a lot of work to do the Chipmunk one, but a lot of people complained about that one. It says it's too annoying. But if you want me to do it, I can do the Chipmunk round again. So maybe replace it. Some of us want it back, so maybe replace it with this new video one. Every week they're gonna be different rounds. So in some weeks, some of them are gonna be gone. It's not gonna be repetitive, it's not the same ones. Hugh asked me, is Carlos a cool guy? He's very cool, he's very adventurous. He likes hiking and stuff, like high altitude stuff. He's very outdoorsy. What about reacting to a bunch of second place songs? It would not be a first reaction, but I could do it. Marco says I have to go now. Yes, bye, but I am leaving too. I'm just going through the last questions, which are so many. Adli says Chip on Ground better be here next week. Okay, it's just because you guys are asking, and if people are getting upset, I'm gonna blame it on you. Dana said Dana is still dreaming at that kimono. When I'm coming to Romania, that's gonna happen. Kihak says I have a lot of thoughts about your reaction videos, so I'm happy to discuss it in Messenger group if you want to hear it. Let me know. Probably it's not positives, that's why you want it in the chat. So Jordan does not want the Chipmunks. Okay, so the Chipmunks is gonna be there next week. If people are getting upset, you know who to blame. Adli and Eisenhertz. Thank you guys for spending this evening here. Congratulations to people that won. Don't forget to contact me if you're one of the new winners and if you're still in the chat and you're actually listening to what I'm saying. And yeah, have a cool Saturday evening still for some of you. And for some more like me and Adli, have a cool Sunday, or if you're from Australia. Bye guys, thanks for watching.